I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the season opener at Daytona. Cody Burke and Matt Moniak on the front row. Andrew Thornton, Brandon Jennings have the second row. Mark Dantuma, Edmund Jones on the third row. Cody O. Johnson and Jesse Gordon on the fourth row. Garrett Korn and Cody Dean rounding out the top 10. Dylan Schreiner and Ryan Caldwell starting in 11th and 12th. Alex Harper, Wyatt Walker, 13th and 14th. Cody Kennedy and CJ Jeffries, 15th and 16th. David Farnan and Jake Archibald, 17th and 18th. Bryson Witherspoon, Kyle Reeder, 19th and 20th. Zach Wells starting in 21st next to Bryson Bertrand in 22nd. Steven Johnson and Chad Johnson, 23rd and 24th. Seth Ponchetta and Ethan Johnson, 25th and 26th. Patrick Pieper in 27th. Braden Diaz in 28th. Chad Ragsdale in 29th. Tyler Tucker in 30th. Scooter Black starting in 31st. Nicholas Johnson 32nd. Joshua Nichols in 33rd. Kirk Marble in 34th. Austin Ruskoff starting in 35th. And Dylan Potter in 36th. Aaron Brill and Donald Durant round out the 38 car field here at Daytona. What a field, 38 cars at Daytona. What could possibly go wrong? Two-and-a-half-mile high bank tri-oval track. These are the old Gen 4 cars, 725 horsepower, 3,400 pounds, and you can see it is the old twisted sister bodies on these cars. Kenny Storkson, good evening. Definitely beer 30, bud. And a 38 car field here tonight, I fully expect, or 39 car field, excuse me. I fully expect this league to continue to grow. And with all the crossover we have between different leagues here, I expect we're going to see some of the leagues that these guys come from getting bigger in the following weeks as well. Here we go. Pace car is in. The season opener of the SMR Gen 4 Series starts now at Daytona. Green flag is in the air. Got one car dropping to the apron, dropping to the tail. Kenny, don't it though? Definitely will be an exciting race, Unicorn. Matt Moniak quickly gets the 2 car out front. Whoa, close call with Thornton in that second line. He bobbles up the track. Everybody holds on, keeps going. First lap down. Everybody survives. Kenny S. dropping in, cheering on Patrick Pieper. We've got a car in the wall. A wreck. Out of 2. Caution. Caution is out for the first time tonight. Seth Ponchetta involved. Not sure who else. Definitely not the big one, but a handful of cars definitely involved. There's Seth in the wall. Oh, he comes down, gets into the 9, and wow. Looks like that was Joshua Nichols that got the worst of it. Oh, Seth bounced hard off the wall. Only 3 or 4 cars, thankfully, involved in that. This is definitely going to be one heck of a race and one heck of a season. We mentioned it earlier on. The schedule stretches all the way to December 29th when the season ends at Homestead. And a lot of guys dropping in to top off on fuel. Matt Moniak, Andrew Thornton, 2 of the guys from Jones BS Racing out front. We mentioned a lot of league crossover here tonight. We thought Richie Joplin was actually going to be here, but you got Andrew Thornton, Matt Moniak, and Edmund Jones from Jones BS Racing. You have Patrick Pieper, Aaron Brill, Austin Ruskoff, all from C12 Motorsports. And you got Donald Durant and Mark Dantuma from BRR. All we need is a couple of drivers from Mo Motorsports and GT3 NSS to round out the field. And checking something real quick, it looks like Scooter Black has actually towed to pit road. Trying to get back to the incident, and we'll see if Scooter was involved. Did he get some damage? Oh, there is Scooter right behind. Scooter hard into the outside wall. Then he hit one of the cars up on the high side. Looks like Scooter may have had some problems getting it onto pit road. The lights are out on the pace car. The drivers stack back up. And my beautiful unicorn cheering on Mark Dantuma as well as Cody Kennedy. You can see that beautiful unicorn behind the wheel of a big rig later this week, likely Tuesday or Wednesday. Make sure you're following on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and the YouTube. We will have a lot of YouTube shorts coming out from all 3 races today over this week. And a lot of past races, all of our past broadcasts, and a lot of entertaining racing, trucking, and other shorts out there. Matt Moniak in control out front. Andrew Thornton right beside. And a huge shout out to all the drivers in the SMR Racing League for making this happen. They delayed the start of the race just a little bit to make it work so that we could be here to broadcast after BRR. And you know what, folks? It's time to get loud. It is time to crank it up. Green flag is in the air. Crank up the volume and listen to that horsepower. "38 cars, 725 horsepower each." That's what it sounds like. What a beautiful sound. Down the back straightaway, the Maniac in the lead hops to the high line. We've got some big movers in the field though. The 91 car driven by Kyle Reeder is already up 10 spots into the top 10. Tyler Tucker back there in the 44, up 17 spots into 13th. Kirk Marble in the 116. Kirk up 18 spots into 16th. Next to Ethan Johnson, up 11 spots into 15th. Donald Double D Durant's on the move as well. Double D up 20 spots into 38. Up 20 spots into 18th. And caution! Caution, back out lap 8. Aaron Brill involved. Brad Holbach involved. And Seth Ponchetta involved. Oh! Looks like there might have been see if we can see how this. Oh, the 78 and Seth get together and a chain reaction. Fortunately, they were at the back. Aaron Brill, nowhere to go. The track was full. As we mentioned, fortunately, they were hanging out at the back. Andrew Thornton has the lead. Moniak, we've got a bunch coming to pit road. Cody Kennedy stays out. Andrew Thornton stays out. Kirk Marble stays out. Looks like Dylan Potter choosing to stay out. Aaron Brill, who just completed his stop, coming around, but 4 cars choosing to stay out. Andrew Thornton, Kirk Marble, Cody Kennedy, and Dylan Potter all stay out, whereas most of the field just stopped to take fuel. A few cars towards the back, looks like taking tires. David Farnan, the first car out there, he took 4 tires. Patrick Pieper looked like he might have caught a piece of that incident. He stayed in for repairs. Seth Ponchetta obviously staying in for repairs. Aaron Brill on his way back out. Looked like he topped off on fuel again. So currently, Andrew Thornton, Cody Kennedy, Kirk Marble, Dylan Potter, and Brandon Jennings. The top 5, Matt Moniak, Donald Durant, CJ Jeffries, Garrett Korn, and Jesse Gordon round out your top 10. Kirk Marble in 3rd place, up 31 spots. Donald Durant's up 31 spots. Durant's is coming in. The 44 there, Tyler Tucker, already up 19 spots into 11th. Some really big movers in the field as they stack back up, getting ready for the restart. Don't forget to make sure you hit that like, follow, subscribe, and share button. That share helps us and helps out the league and the drivers. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and the YouTube. We'll have a lot of great YouTube shorts from this race, I would imagine. It has been a great race so far, and we've only seen a handful of green flag laps. Since we're only on about lap 11, anybody out there want to make a gutsy prediction on who of these drivers will pull off the win tonight? There's still 38 cars on the lead lap. Here they come, out of turn 4, pace car about to hit pit road. Andrew Thornton in control. Into the restart zone, green flag in the air. They are back underway at Daytona. Side by side, all the way through the field. It does take these older cars about 2 laps to get up to full speed. Everybody's still in that lead draft. Donald Durant's at the back in 38th is just 3 seconds behind the leader, Andrew Thornton. Thornton comes around to lead his first green flag lap of the night. Donald Durant appears to have had a problem off of turn 4. He is still going at full speed, but may have lost the draft. May have lost that lead pack, but he's got some help pulling back up. Talked about drivers making their way through the field. At 44 continues his march up 23 spots now into 7th. Dylan Potter in the 03 up 32 spots. Up there on the high side in 4th. Kirk Marble also up 32 spots into 2nd place. Now they will stay 2 wide for the majority of the race, but when we get down to the last 5 to 10 laps, things will get exciting. Hey, good evening, Mark. Mark out here cheering on Kirk and Cody. Both drivers currently sitting Kirk in 2nd, Cody Kennedy in 3rd. Ethan Johnson starting to make his way through the field, up 10 spots now into 16th. Same with Chad Ragsdale. Ragsdale up 11 spots into 18th. Nicholas Johnson also starting to make his way forward up 9 spots into 23rd. You know, we talk about some of these short tracks that are physically exhausting for the drivers. And we talk when we come to Daytona and Talladega how it is mentally exhausting for the drivers. It's a 200-mile-an-hour chess game. Well, let's see what it looks like from the back of the lead pack. Riding along with Aaron Brill. You see, these cars are not planted. They are better than a lot of other cars, but they are never 100% planted. They move around a lot due to all the airflow around them. You have to worry about every car around you all the time. Aaron probably in the best position possible. Still in the lead draft, but back just enough to be able to potentially avoid chaos ahead. That was a lap along with Aaron Brill. And he did that lap in 46.4 seconds. Looking at the speeds around the track, this is with our leader, Andrew Thornton. And these are not even the fastest speeds in the field. Thornton running about 199, 200 miles an hour. Caution! Caution is back out. Lap 19, Aaron Brill involved. Looking to see if anybody else looks like Cody O. Johnson. May have also been involved. Let's see if we can figure out what just popped off. Whoa! See if we can see. Look like whatever went wrong popped off right in the middle. All right, looking at the 20 of Cody Burke. As they go through 1 and 2, looks like a car got loose on the bottom and chaos just ensues. Patrick Pieper got caught up in the middle of that mess. A lot of cars. Wow. A lot of cars caught up in that one. Looking to see what else. Oh, looks like one car back behind got a really bad bump. And it looks like this may have started with Garrett Korn. Oh, the 11 just slammed him into turn 1. And everybody back behind piles in with nowhere to go. A bunch of chaos in that one. Looks like Matt Moniak may have had a problem under caution as well. Oh! The car's trying to catch up. Moniak gets a hard hit. Does look like minimal damage to the car. Wow. But several cars catch a small piece of it. Everybody stacked back up, ready to go. Lights are out on the pace car. It has already been an exciting night, but we still have 35 cars on the lead lap, and make that 36. "36 cars still on the lead lap. Only one car out of the race early." We did say right before this race started, 39 cars at Daytona. What could possibly go wrong? Here we go. Pace car in. Green flag back in the air. Moniak fires quickly, gets to the bottom, gets hooked up with Thornton. Down into turns 1 and 2. Remember, it takes about 2 laps to get these cars up to full speed. Everybody making it through 1 and 2. However, that 2 laps coming up to speed as Donald Durant on the high side goes to the lead. That 2 laps, as Durant's just showed, is a great opportunity to pass if you can get the car up through the gears. And it looked like off of turn 4, yeah, mid-pack, we've already got some 3 wide battling. We are just shy of halfway, and it looks like Steven Johnson in the wall. Whoa! Steven Johnson goes off track. He saves it, but man. Here's the incident with Johnson through 1 and 2. He just gets up, gets into the wall, brings the car down. The 20 gets evasive quickly. Quickly recovers, but that definitely split the field a little bit. Just shy of halfway. Jesse Gordon, the nose ahead on the high line. Down the front straightaway, the Maniac back into the lead. And now the 3 wide battling is starting to happen closer to the front. Seth Ponchetta was caught up in the first 2 incidents. He is on the move. That 111 of Chad Johnson from the C12 Motorsports on Wednesday night. Also, Chad on the move. And Chad has a lot of help out there, as 4 members of that Johnson family are on track. As it was explained to me, basically all the Johnsons on track are related. Ethan Johnson right behind as well. Kirk Marble on the bottom, making his way back forward. Edmund Jones is now out front, side by side with Jesse Gordon. Edmund getting the push from Moniak and Thornton. Those three drivers definitely know each other. They have worked together in the past. All three drivers, admins of Jones BS Racing. Just past the halfway point, we have had one big one, but a lot of cars still in the field, still on the lead lap. Anything could still happen. Still 34 drivers on the lead lap. This is definitely an awesome start to this new Gen 4 season. The pack has broken in half just a little bit. Edmund Jones now moving up to the high side. Jesse Gordon on the bottom. Edmund doesn't have any from Moniak. Something happened with Moniak. It looks like he may have come to pit road. Looks like Seth Ponchetta also in. Caution! Caution is out! Caution is out with just over 20 laps to go. Seth Ponchetta and Matt Moniak avoiding the worst of it. Chad Ragsdale, Aaron Brill, and Ryan Caldwell all involved. Aaron Brill right behind. Oh, looks like, wow, there is a car riding the wall. A bunch of cars caught up in this one. Looks like this may have started up there by Ragsdale. Let's take another look. Oh, we had a couple of cars get into the wall, and they just pulled too low too quickly. Started banging into each other, and everything popped off from there. Wow. Those guys that hit pit road right before that, they will look back on that moment as the moment that kept them out of trouble. Mark, I'm not sure. It seems to be working for me, bud. might hop out of it and hop back into the stream. I'm not real sure. After half the field hitting pit road, it looks like your top 5 will be Andrew Thornton, who did not come in, nor did Seth Ponchetta. Ponchetta was on pit road when the caution flew. Andrew Thornton is now coming in, as is Ponchetta. Nope, I'm sorry, Ponchetta faked. He did not come in. So Ponchetta will be out front, followed by CJ Jeffries, Edmund Jones, Nicholas Johnson, and Jesse Gordon. Brandon Jennings, Cody Kennedy, Kirk Marble, Patrick Pieper, and Ethan Johnson round out your top 10. And this could be a dangerous combination with Cody Kennedy, Kirk Marble, and Patrick Pieper all together. They stack back up for the restart. Less than 20 laps to go at Daytona. And anything could still happen. Looks like about 33 drivers still on the lead lap. Wow. And folks, what do you say we crank it up one more time on the restart? When the pace car drops in, I will stop talking. You guys crank up your volume. Get ready to hear 725 horsepower times 38. Here we go. Pace car is in. Crank it up. Green flag in the air. And caution is back out. And looks like more cars involved in this one. Edmund Jones caught up. He is towed to pit road. Our fifth caution of the night. Let's take a look at what happened on this one. There's Edmund out front there. 3. Whoa! Edmund gets the bump from the 10 and it pops off. From there, a bunch of cars able to avoid it. But holy cow! Let's take a look at that from the blimp. And let's watch it in slow motion. There you see Edmund in the blue and black 51. The car behind just bumps him just barely, but it's enough to send him around. Pieper gets a piece of it. Sends another car shooting down to the inside, and everybody just begins evasive maneuvers. Edmund appeared to have gotten hit a few times. One last look at this one from a different angle. Here's Edmund slammed into the outside wall. Smoking cars and wow. Looks like Aaron Brill got a piece of it. I'll have to look into the stars tomorrow. I'm not sure what's happening there. I'm able to send them to myself. Weird. Well, after this exchange of pit stops, they stack back up for the restart. Looks like Nicholas Johnson and Seth Ponchetta up front, Cody Kennedy and Ethan Johnson on the second row, Chad Johnson and Joshua Nichols on the third row. Brad Holbach and Alex Harper on the fourth. Ryan Caldwell and Dylan Schreiner rounding out the top 10. And it looks like 75% of the Johnson family is out front. That is going to make things very, very exciting. Still 31 drivers on the lead lap. Wow. A full field here tonight. As we get ready to go back to green. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. It'll be 13 to go at the line. Nicholas Johnson quickly to the lead. The outside line does not get going. There's a wreck into one. Caution is out. It's the big one. A lot of cars involved. Holy cow. Looked like that did just the field did not get going. Just looked like the inside line took off. The outside line stumbled. Chaos ensued. Austin Ruskoff, Chad Ragsdale, Joshua Nichols, Cody Dean, Braden Diaz, Aaron Brill, Zach Wells, all involved. Wow. Let's see if we can see what happened. Take a look at Austin Ruskoff back behind. Looks like just happened just ahead of Ruskoff. Joshua Nichols involved in this one as well. Oh, the 24 just gets turned around. Wow. And everybody piles in. Keep an eye on that 24 on the ball. Oh, the 99 comes down the track. Gets into the 24, turns him up, and everything goes wrong from there. Nicholas Johnson out front, continuing to lead. Cody Kennedy, Chad Johnson, Brad Holbach, and Ethan Johnson, your top five. Looks like Nicholas Johnson will have Chad and Ethan right behind him on that inside line. Andrew Thornton, Tyler Tucker, CJ Jeffries, Jake Archibald, and Chad Ragsdale. Well, hey, thank you very much for subscribing, Mark. I appreciate it. I will definitely figure out what the heck is up tomorrow. And we will have less than 10 to go when the green flag drops. Still looking at 29 cars on the lead lap. Everybody on this lead lap still has an opportunity to win here tonight. And just a quick apology to the drivers if we've gotten any of the names wrong. This whole deal was put together pretty much since Friday. We'll definitely be working with the league on improvements for the next race, but I am extremely excited about this season. Next week we are at Phoenix, then Irwindale and Kentucky. And man, this schedule is awesome. I will make a point of posting their schedule on Facebook and Twitter, later tonight. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car is in. Nicholas Johnson in control. 9 to go at the line. Green flag back in the air. And now I expect that front group will not be nearly as important as this group back behind trying to fight their way back to the front. Look like Aaron Brill went to the high side. He is going 3 wide. I'm sorry, that is Aaron going up the middle. They settle back into 2 wide is now 3 wide mid-pack. They are trying like crazy to get 4 wide. Oh, a lot of bumping going on. 8 laps to go at Daytona. Braden Diaz currently on the move, up 11 spots into 7-2. Oh, we've got one in the wall. We've got one upside down. Caution. Caution is back out with 8 to go. Well, we're definitely going to have some great YouTube shorts this week. Take a look and see what happened here. Oh, Peeper right behind as everything just pops off. You see Wyatt Walker back behind. He has nowhere to go as the track packs up. Wyatt goes to the apron. Aaron Brill catches a piece of this as well. Brill ends up down there on the apron. Cody Burke in the 20. That car took one heck of a hit. And these guys back behind trying to drive through the smoke. Back this up just a little bit one more time. Alex Harper in the 29. Take a look from the blimp. Oh, Harper bumps the car ahead and it gets him loose. Wow. Nicholas Johnson still out front. A lot of cars banged up in that one. Several cars still on pit road getting repairs. It looked like I did not see anybody that towed the pit road. Looks like everybody able to limp it around, so most of them will be able to stay on the lead lap. Looks like 27 cars will remain on the lead lap. And you got to give it to the drivers out here tonight who keep going. Only about 4 of the drivers out of the race. Lights are out. It'll be 4 to go when the green flag drops. All right, here's the question, folks. Will we get another caution? Do you think we're going to a green-white checker tonight? We've had a lot of great green flag racing here, but we have also had a few cautions. Everybody comes through 3 and 4. Is this the final restart? Pace car is in. Nicholas Johnson fires. They're away. Green flag is in the air. 4 laps to go at Daytona. Back half of the field. Whoa! They are 4 wide. Oh, we've got cars caution. Oh, we've got one flying. Patrick Pieper caught up. Steven Johnson had a problem as well. Definitely a rough one. Steven Johnson had a problem on the restart. Patrick Pieper heads off into turn one. The smoke is already ahead. Edmund Jones involved. Looks like it starts just ahead. Oh, and Edmund gets in there. Patrick Pieper back behind, had nowhere to go once the smoke started. Pieper ended up going through the grass, but looks like he came out of it okay. And there you see, that is Brad Holbach that got bounced up. Get a better angle on Brad here. Brad trying to save it. Edmund comes up, sends him for a spin. He gets hit again and again. Nicholas Johnson continues to lead as we will get a green-white checkered finish. All right, next time by, they will get the 1 to green. Yep, thank you, Angie. It appears the problems currently are with Facebook. The Twitch stream seems to be okay. Seems to be an issue on the Facebook side. We'll definitely be working with Streamlabs tomorrow morning and determine what is going wrong. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. Jones BS Racing is back. A lot of the Jones BS Racing drivers are out here tonight. Wednesday night at 9 Eastern, we also have C12 Motorsports. Their Street Stock Challenge has become so popular that this fall it will move to Tuesday nights and continue as they bring back their Cup Series on Wednesdays. Home Motorsports Thursday night, 7 Eastern, followed by the HTSAI Community Convoy led by the beautiful Unicorn. If you're really lucky, she'll wear her unicorn horn. Lights are out on the pace car. Nicholas Johnson, Cody Kennedy, Chris Johnson, Matt Moniak, and Andrew Thornton, your top 5. Chad Ragsdale, Kirk Marble, Garrett Korn, CJ Jeffries, and Ethan Johnson round out the top 10. And of course, don't forget to come back next Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern. We have GT3 NSS Racing. And they are recruiting. If you're interested in GT3 racing, definitely get in touch. Then Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern, BRR Cup Series continues their season. And then at 9:30 Eastern, we are back here with the Gen 4s. Nicholas Johnson leads them out of 3 and 4. Pace car is in. They're in the zone. Green flag back in the air. It'll be 2 to go at the line. Already 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Remember, it takes them 2 laps to get these cars to full speed. But all the drivers trying to make any moves they can with any momentum they can find. Whoa! Brandon Jennings went way off track. They are, wow, a lot of blocking. Brandon Jennings, apparently his chances have ended. Caution! No, the caution came out after the white flag. They will race to the green, or to the checkers. There's a wreck in 1 and 2. Nicholas Johnson still has the lead. They're 4 wide on the backstretch. Thornton on the attack. Damaged lap cars ahead. Nicholas Johnson side by side with Kirk Marble. Who's it gonna be? Out of turn 4. Down to the line, it's gonna be Nicholas Johnson wins at Daytona. Cody Kennedy comes home in second. Kirk Marble finishes third. Wow. Yeah, that last lap, everything happened. Chad Johnson looked like there was a bunch of... Oh! Chad just got the crap. There's Chad. The 8 car just plows through. Then comes down and gets another one. He was on a mission. Wow. All right, let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Starting with Kirk Marble. Kirk, one heck of a finish and one heck of a race, buddy.
You got Cody.
Oh, well, I'll go with you first then. Cody, what? Same thing, man. Coming home in second after that wild night. That was an awesome one.
Yeah, actually, it was pretty good. It was pretty chaotic and not. I think it was the third or fourth caution towards the end. I should have pitted when everybody else did, but I was just baking out all these cautions that we just had, and glad it worked out. And the ending was just awesome. It was fun. Like, I'm still shaking. Like, it was crazy.
Well, man, it definitely was, but no better way to start the season. And, buddy, congratulations. You're on the podium in the first race. You got to be happy. Congratulations.
Yeah, I am. Thank you. And it's good to get the Patriot Comedy Chevrolet back on the podium.
It definitely was, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Cody Kennedy comes home in second, but Kirk Marble finishes third. And Kirk, biggest mover of the night. You started in 33rd or 34th to come home in third.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun race as long as I survived there, right?
Yeah. It was definitely interesting because you made most of that charge in that first 10-15 laps.
Yeah, everybody was just kind of like hanging on the bottom line, so I'm like, I'm just gonna make up ground now and try to get that track position and stay ahead of the trouble.
And it definitely worked. You obviously had a few close calls and a few knocks out there, but overall, a pretty good night for you.
Heck yeah, I'll definitely take a podium.
Well, man, congratulations. An awesome finish. Great job, buddy.
Thanks, Doug.
And I'm looking to see if I can find our winner, Nicholas Johnson. He's definitely still on track. But it does not look like we have our winner available.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
Nicholas Johnson is Harvey Wallbanger.
Okay.
Trying to drag him.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep, you got it.
Nicholas Johnson, congratulations, buddy. That was one heck of a win and one wild night.
Thanks, Doug, man. That was a little hectic there towards the end. Just had to try to lay a couple blocks to hopefully just hold on for dear life.
Well, it definitely seemed to work. Some of those blocks you threw actually stacked them up back behind and gave you a little bit of breathing room. And a few of the guys ended up going into the wall or whatever the case may be. But you had, by the time it was all said and done, you had the space you needed to cross the line.
Yeah, I was trying to work with my pops there at the end, and he kind of, the guys on the outside got a good run, and we had a little distance between us, so I knew if I didn't lay a block that they were going to drive right on by us like we were standing still. Ended up messing him up, and then at that point I was the lone wolf up there just trying to hold on. I'm glad to race to the line clean with a bunch of the new guys. I didn't know how that was going to go, but I want to thank you guys for streaming this deal. I've been running other leagues with you streaming, been enjoying watching them, so I appreciate you guys. Austin Ruskoff for hosting SMR, and all my people in our Discord talking, helping me through this. I appreciate all you guys.
Well, man, it was an awesome job, an awesome win. One heck of a way to start the season. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one, Doug.
Nicholas Johnson pulls off the win at Daytona. Matt Moniak said that team gave it everything they could. Man, what a finish. As I mentioned, we will have the schedule posted later this evening for you guys if you want to make sure to tune in on Sunday nights. A lot of great racing to come. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and YouTube. This race will be on YouTube here in just a bit. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. Have a great night, folks.